lovely viewers of this channel. I'm Eze, your tutor, and I'm so happy for the number of subscribers I've had so far. If you're one of them, thank you so much, and thank you for the comments and the things you want me to do for you. And so this lecture video is a motivation from our LSM playlist, that is the Learning Management System. So it is rather LMS or LSM, I'm not so sure, but it's still a learning management system. Okay, under this learning management system, I'm looking at the platform model. Under this, we've gone through several things. We've done the types of questions, we've learned how to set a category, we've learned how to upload and preview our question types. We finally had to set up a quiz activity, and we added some questions, whether random or not. We went through that, and finally we're able to set up our questions for students to solve or access it. Voila, that was a wonderful experience with my viewers. But I had someone asking about an issue where students want to reattempt the quiz. What do you do? And something simple. There are two cases here I want you to have access to. Case one is there will be a set of students who wouldn't be able to attempt the quiz due to certain reasons. Either the deadline was passed, or they didn't know there was a quiz done for them to even access it. I mean, so many issues come into play. They were sick and all those things. They are the second group of people, so that is case one. Case two, second group of people where they actually attempted the quiz all right, but they want to reattempt the quiz again. This come into play when you have students not satisfied with their marks, or they had internet issues that resulted to affecting their marks. And a whole lot. I mean, these students will come to you and then tell you their issues. It's up to you, the examiner, to either give them a second chance to attempt the quiz or not. So let's see how you deal with this group of students. Okay, let me quickly open my I've already logged in. Okay, here's it. I've already logged into my Moodle platform, and this is the page we've gone through all this. So assuming under the quiz assessment for, let me start all over. So you go to your courses. If you have a number of courses, you select which group the student falls in. Assuming the student came and he was offering or taking my algebra course, I click on the algebra course. Okay, and he says, "Madam, I couldn't access quiz 1, or I attempted, but I want to reattempt it due to blah blah blah." And so, okay, I'll give you a second attempt. So let's take quiz 1 as an example. I've already opened the quiz for students to access. You realize that the date is overdue. It is done. I had 860 students taking the quiz. That is so fine. Now the next question is, how do I give students another chance to attempt the quiz? So case 1, assuming there are lots of students who couldn't access the quiz, and you want to be kind enough to give all people opportunity to take the quiz. Probably will have issues with their network and login issues. There are two ways. The first way is to come to settings here. I hope my network helps me out this time around and be fast for me. Okay. So I'm taking you through the first approach. I come to the settings, and then you can extend the time. Okay, my network is not being so cool with me, but we'll still survive. Okay, so you can extend the time to say we are already in March. So let me say 24th, from 24th of March, 3 o'clock to, let's say, I'm just want to give them a day, so 25th of March, 11:59. Anyone who hasn't attempted the quiz, I'm giving an extension to attempt the quiz. So this will favor a lot of students who couldn't access your quiz when the time was overdue or when it was open. Nothing changes. You can choose to change the review options wouldn't change. We've gone through all these things. You can just decide to change the password. That is all. Aside that, everything remains, exception of you extending the time, please, for everyone to have access. Don't be scared about this extension, because the attempt was just once. Students who have already attempted the quiz will not be allowed to attempt. It will just be open for those who never attempted the quiz. Is that okay? So that is with the first group of people. You choose to extend, so we choose to extend the date, and I told you. So the second category of students who have already attempted the quiz, what do you do with them? For them, when you just extend the date, it wouldn't work for them. They still can't access. So this is what you do. You come to more, and then you come to override. Override gives access for you to just give someone else extra attempt. You could see that I have already students have given the permission to take the quiz again, but let me just take one more student. So I want to go to the quiz and then take a student. So let me check the attempt here. Assuming I want to give Francisca Baba Strokes. She came to my office and said, Madam, blah 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 blah. I'm just copying the name, okay? You would have asked of his or her name, okay? And then you come to the more override. You realize that if I click on this drop down, there's a group and user override. They are not in groups. It's a user override, a single individual person. So I click add override. When you click on add override, it would require certain things for you to do, and that is simple. It says, who are you trying to give permission to? So I want to paste the name I selected. You realize that Francisca Bacha is indeed a student of mine in biochemistry. The details are here, so I click on that. You can give multiple students, but that is just one person. The password is still be good. Now you must extend the date for her, because this overdue. So I want to extend it to 25th January. No more January. I'm in March. And then end on, I said, Francisca, I'm giving you just the day, okay? Because of your issue, I'm being friendly to give you a day to access the quiz. With the time, it's per your preference. The time limit, because the initial quiz was 10 minutes, I still want to give it 10 minutes. Now, this is a crucial part. The attempt allowed. Because Francisca has already attempted the quiz, you must give her a second attempt. If you leave it to be one, she wouldn't be able to access it. So you have to extend the number of attempts to be twice. It means the second attempt, or I can say 3 times. I'm giving 3 times to attempt the quiz, but that wouldn't be preferable. So just 2 attempts, and then it says save and enter another override. That is if you have the second student to give permission to. That aside that, you can save, and then that is simple. So it says Francisca is here. Francisca, you have access to the quiz again, and that is the second attempt of your quiz, and that is it for the override. So I hope I've been able to help you with the cases here, as simple as that. Stay tuned and give me more of your concerns, and I'll address them with my videos. Thank you very much. If you've not subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe for more educative and fun learning. Thank you. Bye.